Hey guys, I just wanted to jump on here and make a quick video explaining a few things that you can do to help expand your business in 2019. Um, and I'm going to start off by showing you a couple statistics from Google. Um, so there in 2019, there will be over 1 trillion Google searches. Um, Nearly 50% of those are for local information. So nearly half of all the Google searches are for location specific stuff. 97% of people learn more about local businesses online than anywhere else. And 88% of search for local businesses resulted in visits to the business in less than 24 hours. 78% of location-based mobile searches resulted in offline purchases. Now, my reason for pointing this out is that it's no secret that Google is where everybody is going anymore to find services. So they're the new Yellow Pages. So I'm going to close this out, and we're going to head over to this Google search that I did, and I just used Power Washing Miami as an example. So when we do a search that is location specific, like I did for Miami here, you'll see that Google brings up 3 listings and puts it in what they call the map pack. And this is what Google finds as the 3 most relevant businesses for that search. And below here, we have got what you call the organic rankings. And some of these are the same businesses as what you find up here in the map pack, like Pressure Cleaning Miami. They are ranked number 1 here in the organic search. Being at the top here helps you rank in the map pack as well. And you'll see that there's a bunch of other businesses that are also offering these power washing services, but they are not making it into the map pack. And depending what people search, different businesses will pop up here. So even if it's for the same service. So here we did Power Washing Miami. Now if we go over here, Pressure Cleaning Miami, here I think we've got the same one on top. Let me go back here. Yeah, same ones on top, but then the other 2 in here are different. And again, there's a bunch more if we go on more businesses, because obviously there's a lot of people offering pressure washing services in Miami. And we'll just check one more. Roof Washing Miami has 2 different ones on top, and then that other one, Pressure Cleaning Miami, is the 3rd one here. So my point in showing you this is that certain businesses are showing up at the top for different search terms, and then there's others that may provide just as good or better service, but they are hidden all the way down the bottom. Here's one that's got all 5 stars, and that may be, here they're offering roofing contractors, so it may be, they may not even be a pressure washing service. Here we've got a pressure washer with a 5-star review that's not showing up in the 3-pack. But my point for showing you this is, if we come over here, and people have done the searches and gathered the statistics here, and they have found that over 90% of people never go beyond the first page. So the percentage of Google traffic by results page 1, as you can see, gets over 90% of the traffic. And it varies a little bit by who did the search. or who gathered these statistics, but I know for myself, I don't ever go past the first page unless I simply can't find what I'm looking for. And it gets even crazier than that, because if we go over here, you can see percentage of traffic by Google search positions. So the very first listing gets, and this again varies by who gathered the data, but anywhere from 25 to 35% of people click on the very first result. So second one gets anywhere from 10 to 20%, and it just keeps dropping from there. So you can see that it's really important to be in the top, not only on the first page, but on the first couple listings, to really see your business benefit from that website and that Google My Business listing, which is what they put in the map pack. And then they have this joke: the best place to hide a dead body is page 2 of the Google search results, because nobody ever searches there. And obviously the question comes up, how do I get my business up there? Why are certain businesses on top, and why are others hidden all the way down at the bottom? It has a little bit to do with, or it has a lot to do actually with the services they're offering. Now, some of these were offering roofing services. I had seen one. So it has to do with relevance and a lot with location. Now, there's a lot of people offering pressure washing in Miami that aren't showing up at the top. And there's two main factors that Google uses to rank a website, to determine where a website will rank. The first one is content. They really want, and we can see that here by doing a random search for goat cheese. Google wants authoritative content. So they want content that's not copied from another website. They want original, unique, and authoritative content that's got a lot of good information so that people trust them. And Wikipedia has done a great job of that. As you can see, they show up first in a lot of searches, and the reason for that is they have done such an exhaustive job of putting out all this information on goat cheese and all the origins of goat cheese, and probably some recipes too and stuff. So they've got everything about goat cheese here. So Google puts them on top. They value that article. So I did a search for Abraham Lincoln, and once again, Wikipedia is on top. Here again, they've got a whole bunch of information. And the second main ranking factor that Google uses is backlinks. And a backlink is basically somewhere else on the internet where your website is mentioned. And that's another one of the reasons why Wikipedia ranks so well, is a lot of people have been linking back to them. So if somebody shares a Wikipedia article, then there's a link usually on that website that shared it, and you can click on that link and follow it back to Wikipedia. So what happens then is Google's web crawlers will come along and they'll find a link, and they'll follow that link to Wikipedia and see that other people are linking back to Wikipedia and boost the rankings. Now, it doesn't only have to do with the amount of content and backlinks, but it also has a lot to do with, and increasingly more so as Google changes their algorithms, it has a lot to do with the quality. So they want quality content, and they want quality backlinks from other websites that are also trusted by Google. And so there's other factors in addition to content and backlinks. Another major one, very major one, especially as of recent updates, is mobile optimization. So more and more people are using their mobile phones to search for local businesses, and Google gives preference to websites that are optimized for mobile phones, because the results show up a little bit different on a mobile phone, and we've all been to those websites where you open it on a mobile phone and the website, all the text is really tiny and you can barely see what's going on. So mobile optimization is a big thing. Image optimization, having the images tagged with the correct geolocation, especially for your Google My Business listing, and sized correctly, because load speed is another big thing that Google watches. Every second that people have to wait for your website to load is another chance where they will turn away and go find another website. So load speed is really important, to have that optimized so that the page loads quickly. And there's a couple others. For ranking the Google My Business listing on here, a lot of what determines that is citations. So that is basically other places on the web where your business is cited with the name, address, and phone number. These could be places like Yelp and Yellow Pages and Facebook and all these other kinds of smaller local directories that are basically pointing back to your site as well. So those are a couple of things that Google uses to rank your site. Those are the main things, and there's a bunch of other things like having your site titles correct and a bunch of different on-page and off-page optimization that can be done to make sure that you show up at the top. There's a tool you can use, and I put this Pressure Cleaning Miami, the one that was ranking high, over here. There's a tool called Ahrefs that you can put either your own website domain in or that of a competitor, and you can check what they're doing. So you can basically see at a glance what they're doing and what you have to do to outrank them. So again, they've got a lot of backlinks here, but their ratings aren't very high. So that means they have a lot of backlinks, but they are not powerful backlinks. And those backlinks were from 108 different domains or websites. So there's a lot of data here that you can find on how to outrank your competition or what you have to do for your own site to rank it. And so yeah, those are a couple of the main things, and I'll just recap those. Content, authoritative, unique content, and lots of it. Google likes to see that. They want to see backlinks, powerful backlinks that are relevant to your business and location as well. And they want to see citations, which are also basically votes from directories pointing back to your business, showing that it's a legitimate business that actually exists. And you want to make sure that in those citations you use the exact same name, address, and phone number, else it won't do you any good. So those, let's see, and images. You want to make sure your images are sized correctly so that they don't take too long to load. And you want to make sure that your site is optimized for mobile, because Google is giving preference to those sites. And yeah, so those are some of the main things to watch out for. If you've got any more questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I will try to help you. So let me know if there's anything I can do for you.